Hello, my loves, and welcome back to another reading. Okay. Interesting. Okay. There was like it felt like a moment of stopping and just kind of like taking stock. But like nothing came to mind. It was just being present in the moment. So that could be significant for you right now. I know me, myself, I am in such a strange space since like May of basically I'm not living in the memories of the past or regretting things of the past. And I am also not like over fantasizing about the things that are coming. I just know what it is that's coming. I know that I might not know exactly how it's coming in, but I know that things are coming in. Okay, so that resonated with you. This is your message. Confirmation bird. All right, and we're back at the B tarot again because we just cannot get away from the bees. I mean, they're so important, right? They're the reason why we have all of our crops. And look at this. This is the Princess of Pentacles on her way to being Queen Bee. Oh, there is a development here. Okay. You have spent all this time up until now as this Princess of Bees, as this person who is growing and maturing and learning and understanding how it is to sow the seeds of love, I'm hearing. And it doesn't mean just romantic love. It's everything that we do is love. The care that we have for our families is love. The care that we have for our communities is love. The passions that we follow, that's love, right? There has been a lot that you have been learning, and I feel like, here's the thing, even though we have this out as our first card, this is not quite where you are anymore. This is where you've been, which has been in the learning. Not that you ever stop learning. There's so many beautiful, wondrous things to discover in life, and so many things to experience, both good and bad. But that's where you have been. You have done the task of learning how it is to sow your seeds of love in this world, I'm hearing. All right. Ooh, that card really came out. King of Swords. Yes, and he's holding the Sword of Truth. You have come into knowing what it is that your truth is. Knowing what it is, knowing what kind of seat of power it is that you have. And I know that the imagery of a sword is obviously a violent one, but it can also make holy. And swords are like a physical representation of, I mean, yes, of the violence in the world, of course, but also the physical representation of air and the way that we communicate with one another. Oh my goodness, what did I say? What did I say? That Princess of Pentacles on her way to become the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen Bee, the Queen Mother. This is, oh my goodness. This is such an incredibly, oh, I'm feeling called to say this. Okay. I have, me and my friends are playing not a session. Oh my God, my words are gone. We are playing Daggerheart right now, and I created a bee fairy bard, okay? The bards speak the honey. The bard's words are the truth. The bard's songs are the things that are what people need to hear in the way that they need to hear it. Because oftentimes just talking to people is not the best way to try to bring people in to understand. But if you give people a song, melody and harmonies with deep heart feeling, as well as the poetry that needs to come through, okay? The poetry. The pen is mightier than the sword, right? You have come into your power. And if you are not a musician like me, hi, I'm Mia, and I am a singer, songwriter. I have readings up on my website, and I have extended readings on Patreon and stuff like that. If you are not, a musician of some sort, because I'm really feeling that sort of like honey-tongued, especially because we have the pentacles, which in this deck, the court cards of the pentacles are all bees, or the Prince of Pentacles is a wasp. So there is this understanding of your power and the power it is that is within you through your words, through the art that you make, through the communication, because art is communication. It is heart communication, right? Whew. The things that you are communicating in the world are a balm. I don't want to say, and if this is where you leave me now, thank you so much for being here. I don't want to say this, but I am being called to. This is for creative people, and especially people who use words. So again, musicians, songwriters, poets, and writers of novels, and people that can spin a tale so that a greater mass of people can understand what it is, that the love that needs to come through your story, instead of like giving facts and figures. Because I'm being called to say Brennan Lee Mulligan, if you don't know who he is, you need to know who he is, because he's he's just wonderful. He's just a wonderful man. Brennan Lee Mulligan talked about how there was a study that was done. I can't remember how long ago it was. It might be like 60 years ago or something like that, or maybe even in like the 40s or 30s or something. Anyway, the best way for people to understand what it is that you were trying to tell them, especially this wasn't part of the study. The study was the best way for people to like retain information and learn at a more easily, basically, is not through like scientific research papers. It's not through legal speak. It is not through, there was a couple other things of the way that they conveyed the information. The best way for people to remember and to understand what it is, the information it is that is coming to them, is through story. You remember, I'm sure, the stories that you were told as a kid being read from books. You remember some of the stories that you were watching in movies as a kid. They stay with you because stories, us being storytellers, is so important to how we communicate. What story are you telling about yourself? What story are you hearing about your community? And how can you change that story to be something that is more loving? Not from you loving the community, although that's part of it, right? But the community itself being loving. Bless me. Gesundheit to me. Okay. And we're very much getting communal stuff here, especially because we do have literally two bees in these cards, two big bees in these cards. And especially because this is the progenitor of all the bees, right? The mother is the progenitor of all the bees, just like women are the progenitor of all of us humans, right? The mothers in many species are the progenitors of all of that species. We have the basically like the second hardest working people in a colony of bees, which are oh my goodness, I'm forgetting so many words right now. But the other female bees in a colony who could potentially turn into a queen at some point if their queen passes. Interesting. But they are the ones who do all of the work within the colony, and they know what their place is at whatever point in their life they're at. They know what tasks it is that is of the most benefit to the entire colony, right? Fascinating. So what it is that you are doing right now, whatever art it is that you are working on right now, this is a major way for you to be able to be of incredible benefit to the whole of us. The story that you are about to tell, or that you are in the middle of writing, it is feeding the entire colony of us. It is providing sustenance. It is providing, heating and cooling. It is providing the ability for us to create a beautiful life together. Oh, I love that so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm hearing just one last card. Oh, on the floor, so it's important. All right. I told you it was important because it went on the floor. The Ace of Wands. Okay, this is the passion, the drive, the fire in the belly, just that like great inspiration that comes in for you to be able to, you're inspiring in, you're breathing it into your body, whatever inspiration this is, okay? So that you can breathe it out and make it into whatever words that you need to make it into. That sort of truth that you need to make it into, even though it's probably a work of fiction, right? But it's truth. It's heart truth. Oh, I love this so very much. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Okay, there will be an extended reading for this. That's over on the Patreon. You can just buy one video if this reading really resonated for you. Also, instead of doing the monthly Patreon. Also, if this is really vibing with you right now, I do have my readings open, so you could go do that over on my website. So I will see you in the extended. Bye.